first of all, I appreciate all of you coming. This might be the biggest congregation of media that we've had here all year, so thank you very much. And the thing I told the team after the game is that we're really proud of our three seniors. Ryan Canty, Ryan Rooms, and Mandel Thomas have invested so much in this program over the last 11 and a half months, and longer than that, but I've only been here 11 and a half months, so really proud of those three guys. And those are three people that I would love to coach for 4 years or 5 years. Instead, I only got a little bit under a year with those guys. So certainly disappointing to lose, and the other part to it is we had guys that didn't really play well. So Christian really stepped up and played great. Ryan was trying like crazy around the basket. We hit some big shots down the stretch, but Boston U kept fighting. So just wasn't enough, and Boston U does deserve a lot of credit.
Coach, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
If you can speak about how much of a turning point this is for the program. I mean, first playoff game since 1992, your first year here. A very good record for a start.
Yeah, so we will have a team meeting tomorrow, and what I always do in the team meeting is we start with where we are. And one thing we talked about for the last 11 and a half months, we want to do things that have never been done at Fordham. And the other thing we can do, or we can do things that haven't been done at Fordham in a long time. And so this year we did have 14 home wins. We won 8 games in the Atlantic 10. We've got some things we can build on. None of that is what our guys are thinking about right now, but we certainly did accomplish some things here this year.
Even though you lose this opening game, sorry if you mentioned it in the beginning of your statement, but does just getting to the postseason and playing in this game help you moving forward? I know it's something you talked about, but even without the win, does playing in the postseason still help you moving forward?
Yeah, so we've certainly made a step. There's no doubt about that. And I even said when we were 3-9 in Atlantic 10 play that we've made a step this year, even if we don't do anything else the rest of the year. Now, we did do some things. We won 5 of our last 6 regular season games, so it was a little bit bigger step than what it was when we were 3-9. If we had accomplished more here in this postseason, we could talk about the fact that we've taken a bigger step. But yes, we certainly have improved the program over the last 11 and a half months.
Coach, you called the timeout after MBB takes the timeout with 4 seconds left. What were you guys trying to do? I mean, it's a tough situation, half court inbound, 4 seconds, need a 3. What was the design there?
Yeah, so there are a lot of things that we haven't spent time on this year, and one of them is end of game situations. And it's something when you take over a new program, you can't get to everything. So the execution on that last play, it's my fault. I mean, we should have done more of it, and we certainly will do more of it in future years. The idea was to get the ball to Ryan Rooms and then let him be a passer, and so we weren't able to complete the first part of it.
Coach, how do you feel about Senkfeld's performance tonight and overall?
Yeah, so he's one guy that I complimented earlier. So Christian's a pleasure to coach. Tonight he really fought and clawed and played great. He had 21 points, and that's who he is. I mean, he's a guy, he didn't play very well in Barclays, and he was going to do better tonight, and he certainly did. So I'm really proud of Christian, and really proud of a lot of these guys that have just fought and clawed and really competed here for their teammates this year.
You mentioned only getting to have the year, the 1 year with guys like Ryan and Mandel. Is there anything you've seen that you think that will rub off from the way they handled their business this year to the returning guys for next year?
Well, one thing I've spent the last 5 days doing is just talking about this time of year. And so, none of these guys in this locker room have ever done anything other than go on spring break this time of year. And so it hasn't been about basketball the last 5 days. It's been about, why are we playing? Like, what's this about? And so Ryan Rooms, Mandel, Mandel's been playing on one leg here for a month and a half. Ryan Rooms has fought and clawed and made himself an all-conference player. So, certainly those memories and those experiences are going to be part of what our future team is about.
I know it might be a little bit early for this question, but what can we expect from the Rams next year?
Yeah, it certainly is early, and but those are the decisions that need to be made this time of year. Or where are we going to set the bar for next year? And so, are we proud of this year's team? Absolutely. I could not be prouder of this team for not only winning early in the year, But for us to be 3-9 in the A10 and these guys to just stay with it and finish so strongly in the Atlantic 10, really proud of that. And now we have to determine where do we set the bar.
Presumably next year a big piece is Joseph Chartougan. What can you say about the year he's had?
Well, Joseph is a special player. And the thing I've learned about college basketball is that a lot of times rookie of the years in conferences don't necessarily turn out to be all conference players. And what that means is most schools in the Atlantic 10 and most leagues around the country don't play freshmen. So was he terrific this year? Was he one of our best players? Absolutely. However, he's got to realize that now he's going to go into a different pool. He's going to go into a pool of all conference players, and he's not just competing against freshmen. So Joe's going to have a terrific career. I love coaching him, and he is certainly a big part of our future.